Voyage to Lilliput by Jonathan Swift, notes made by Rose James. How do you think the 6-inch tall humans respond to Gulliver's aggression? Answer: the 6-inch humans responded to Gulliver's aggression with even more violence. They considered Gulliver to be a threat to their kingdom. They instantly retaliated by firing hundreds of arrows that felt like 100 needles. As a result, they launched another hundreds of arrows into the air, and many of them landed on his body and face. When he protested a second time, they fired another volley that was more powerful than the first, and some of them made an attempt to pierce his sides with spears. What do you think was the reaction of the Lilliputians to Gulliver's appetite? Gulliver's large scale consumption shocked and astounded the Lilliputians. When hundreds of guys climbed the ladder with several baskets of meat, they displayed 1,000 marks of wonder. 2 or 3 mouthfuls were enough to finish the entire meal. They were astonished to witness how quickly he consumed so much food. When he requested a sip, they anticipated his thirst and delivered 1 barrel of wine. He drank at a draught. When he requested a second and third one, they genuinely were shocked, amazed, and astonished. How do you think Gulliver felt after receiving the hospitality of his captives? Answer: Gulliver was grateful for their generosity and the luxurious treatment he received from them. He was delighted to receive such a large amount of food. Gulliver, though, was inclined to grab 40 or 50 of the first group of small people, slam them to the ground while they passed forward and backwards on his body. But the memories of how he had felt made him realize that it probably wasn't the worst thing they could have done, which made him perceive his submissive behavior and drove away his imagination. Do you think Gulliver's treatment of the 6-inch tall Lilliputians show him as a coward or a compassionate person? Give reason for your answer. How would you react if someone smaller or weaker than you tried to overpower you? Gulliver comes across as a compassionate man in how he treats the 6-inch tall Lilliputians. Since they were 6 inches tall, he felt confident that he might be able to hold his own against the largest army they could send against him. Despite his greatness, he opted to show sympathy and humility in order to avoid hurting the little men. I will remain calm if someone smaller or weaker than me tries to overpower me, much like Gulliver did. He did the ability to destroy everyone, but opted to show concern and care for the little men. Unquestionably, the best quality somebody can possess is compassion.